Assalamu alaikum dear students. The topic we are going to cover in this video are ions and ionic bonding. By the end of this video you will be able to learn what are ions and how ions are formed, what is bond and what is ionic bonding. Students, up till now you have learnt that an atom contains a positively charged particle proton and a negatively charged particle electron. And an electrically neutral atom has equal number of electrons and protons. You just have to keep one thing in your mind, that an atom has a tendency to lose or gain the electron. Here in this diagram, this atom has equal number of electrons and protons and it has no net charge on it, but it has a tendency to lose or gain electrons. Now we will see that what is an ion. An ion is a charged particle that is formed when an atom or group of atoms loses or gains one or more electrons. It means that an ion is a charged particle and it has a charge on it, and it is formed when an electrically neutral atom loses or gains electrons. We will be seeing how these ions are formed. What if an atom will lose an electron? As we know that an atom has tendency to lose or gain electron, and when it will be losing or gaining electron, it will become an ion. And in this diagram, this is a diagram of electrically neutral atom of sodium. It has 11 electrons and 11 protons. It has only one electron in its outermost shell. If this sodium atom will lose this electron, then the sodium atom has 10 electrons and 11 protons, which means that it has more positive charge and less negative charge on it now. This atom will get more positive charge, so it has become a positive ion or a cation. The below diagram is a diagram of sodium atom which is electrically neutral, and when this electrically neutral sodium atom is going to lose one of the electron, then it will become a positive sodium ion or a cation. What if an atom is going to gain an electron? This is an electrically neutral atom of chlorine and it has 17 protons and 17 electrons that are revolving around it. If this chlorine atom is going to get one electron, one more electron, then it has now 18 electrons and 17 protons, which means that there is more negative charge on it and less positive charge on it. So it has become a negative ion now, or a cation, or an anion now. Anion means an ion with a negative charge on it. With an anion, when an atom gains an electron, it is called an anion and it has a negative charge. As you can see in this diagram below, this is at the left hand side, there is a chlorine atom that is electrically neutral. It has equally electrons and equal number of protons. If this chlorine atom is going to get one more electron, then it will have 18 electrons and 17 protons, and it has become now a negative ion or an anion. The next topic is chemical bond, that how the compounds are formed. I am going to tell you now. A chemical bond is an attraction between atoms, ions or molecules that forms chemical compounds. It is in fact a chemical glue with the help of which atoms or ions get stuck with each other and form a new compound. When sodium and chlorine, they are going to get stuck with each other, they will be forming sodium chloride, which is the name of the common salt, and with which they are going to stuck with each other with the help of the chemical bond. All bonding involves the movement of electrons in the outermost shells of the atoms, but atoms use electrons to bond in different ways. What is an ionic bonding? An ionic bond is a chemical bond that is formed by the transfer of one or more electrons from the outermost shell of a metal atom to a non-metal atom. We will be seeing that there are two important things in this that are involved in the ionic bonding. What are what are those two important things? Those two important things are that one thing is that this bond will be formed with the transfer of one or more electrons, and the other thing that the transfer of electrons will be happen between a metal atom and a non-metal atom. The metal atom is going to give its one electron to the non-metal atom. This is how these two are going to get bonded with each other through ionic bonding. These two diagrams are the formation of sodium ion and the chloride ion, that the sodium atom loses its one electron forming the sodium ion, and chlorine ion gains one electron forming the chloride ion. When sodium atom will give its outermost electron to the chlorine, it will become a cation, and when chlorine atom will get one electron given by sodium, it will become a negative ion or an anion. Now a positive charge and a negative charge ion has been formed, so the positive and negative charges will be attracted to each other very strongly, and the chemical bonding is the ionic bonding. And a new compound will be formed, that is sodium chloride. So when salt is made, the sodium atom each give an electron to a chlorine atom, and when this happens, the atom will become an ion. The sodium ion has a positive charge and a chlorine atom gains an electron which has a negative charge. These two will get together, will bond together to form a new compound, that is sodium chloride. Few other examples of ionic compounds are calcium chloride, magnesium oxide, potassium bromide. And below these you can see that one is the metal and the other one is the non-metal. In calcium chloride, calcium is the metal and chloride is the non-metal. The non-metal is going to get one electron from the metal, and this is how new compounds will be formed. Magnesium oxide, potassium bromide and thousands of other compounds are formed which are formed by the bonding of a metal atom and a non-metal atom. It is due to the formation of ionic bonding. It is due to the ion. The ions are attracted to each other very strongly because opposite charged electrical charges attract. Such type of bonding is known as ionic bonding. Most ionic bonds are very difficult to break, and ionic compounds are usually solids that will only melt at a very high temperature. An ion is a charged particle that is formed when an atom loses or gains one or more electrons. Ionic bond is a chemical bond that is formed by the transfer of one or more electrons from the outermost shell of a metal atom to the outer shell of a non-metal atom, and ionic compounds are usually solids that will only melt at a very high temperature. I hope students you will get all the idea whatsoever has been given in this video. Thank you so very much. I will bring a new other video in the next session inshallah. Up till then, Allah Hafiz. Take very good care of yourself.